Уху! Всем привет, дорогие мои отсутствующие пока что на стриме зрители. Ну ничего. Обязательно. Идете, я же знаю. Куда вы денетесь? По крайней мере, кто-нибудь один случайно залетит. Так. Значит, мы просыпаемся. Я тут вчера пытался с настройками поиграться, с графикой. И единственное изменение, которое не попало на стрим, это то, что к нам через меню завидной почты пришло письмо. Зайдите ко мне, что обнаружил. Медальончики. Вот и все. Идемте пешочком.
Lumos.
Сна.
Revelio.
Нет.
It always smells of fresh parchment. I adore spending such
Revelio.
Я слышал, тут грушу пощекотать можно. Что-то ничего не... Ой. Сорян. Ничего не выходит.
Revelio.
Опа. Опа-па. А где? А где? Бросить кубик. Так это же... К чему? Ага, вон оттуда. Часы факультета.
Lumos. Revelio.
Так. Здесь все по-прежнему, ладно. Допустим. 4, 2 и 0. Здесь нужно 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Хорошо. Господи, какая-то разговорчивая, этот летучий порох, это вообще капец. Это правда мешает жить. Блин!
Revelio.
Все ученики в мантиях ходят. Ой, обман.
Lumos.
О.
Revelio. Accio.
И кто? Перышко.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Вау. Герб Хогвартса. Никогда не щекочи спящего дракона. О, активности. Не мои. Это чё? Гриффиндор с Пуффендуем тут забрался, блин. А ты чё там? Что? Так, по поводу
My brother just started Hogwarts.
этого всего. О! Блин, это жаровня. Вспышка. Бомбарда. Инцендио. Все закрыто. Че еще закрыто? Понятно. Ну, что я могу тут сказать? Пока все плохо.
Revelio.
Сундуки, до которых мне не добраться. О, а может как-то можно...
Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Lumos.
Нет, я не могу ничем, у меня нет заклинаний. Научите меня кто-нибудь скорее. Научите. Так.
Revelio.
Что? Я интерес. Тут. Мэрилином.
Revelio.
Сейчас. Ага. Хорошо. Что там такое?
Revelio.
Опа. Это кто, Себ? Блин, это же Себастьян, мать его.
Away from me! What do you want? I cannot do this for all eternity! I'm sorry.
Где бабочка? Весь такой замок лоском таким отдает. Ладно.
Revelio.
Сам директор просил повозиться профессором с этим персонажем. Вот с этим. Ладно.
Revelio.
Что у него тут есть? О, хилочка. Скелет человека этого. И в Африке. Аж.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
Понятно.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Короче,
I'll let
Без-
Professor Hecat know to expect you.
без этой персонажихи он, короче, вообще ничего не может. Прочитать ничего не может. Ребят, что вы в этом классе делали? Вас никто не учил.
Revelio.
Отчитайтесь перед профессором. О. А это кто?
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he's saved up for a new one. I can't wait. I miss going to matches. Cheering everyone on was magnificent fun. And getting to see Isaac Cooper. Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Ч-
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Salad.
Че это такое вообще? О, это фиг?
Revelio.
Улетел. Ладно. NPC. Интересно, тут текстуры прогружаются бесконечно. Хороший вопрос, почему так?
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Наконец-то заклинания боевые.
Versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Доп задач дали. Что за задача?
Revelio.
Победите
Seems crossed ones isn't
скрещенных
as secret
палочек.
as it's
А, мне в
believed to
боевой
be.
клуб надо в этот. И тренировки заклинаний.
Revelio.
Ладно. Да как ты ходишь? А. Я не понял сразу это.
Revelio.
Ты кто такой?
Lumos.
Чуть надо. Кто это такой вообще? Что-то Шотландия какая-то. И чё?
Revelio.
Что происходит? Ой. А, это тот самый оркестр с дирижером. Это дама. И вот это одно и то же. Капец, я не хочу на Гриффиндоре учиться, если это.
This next conversation took some
Чисто
practice, so do listen closely.
Levioso. Accio.
Так, кстати, сейчас вот узнаем. Я еще буду смотреть, как у меня картинка на стриме. Допустим, вот более-менее 30 минут прошло. Сейчас попробуем. Там, я слышал, рекомендуемые настройки есть. Не в плане... ух ты, даже трассировка. Ну, понятно. Не просто рекомендованные настройки, в смысле, они в главном меню рекомендованные, а рекомендованные игроками для других игроков. То есть выставляем все на ультра, кое-что чуть-чуть меняем вручную. Вот, рекомендованные другими людьми, а не самой игрой и разработчиками. Так. Четкость при масштабировании. Что-то такое я видел. Посмотреть, как игра вообще выглядеть будет. Ну, выглядит сносно. Ох. Смотрим, как это вообще все влияет. Че, еще разок? Привет, ребята. Ну, поздоровайтесь со мной, ну, поздоровайтесь. Ну, я же тоже часть этой школы, блин. Нам не хватает только какого-нибудь Рейвенклоуца. Как тевранцем, да? Да, страшно, Рейвенклоу. Можно ли тренировочным манекеном воспользоваться?
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Давай,
That
да.
would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Accio.
Молодец.
Excellent form. Leviosa. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Leviosa.
Раз, два, три, четыре.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there. I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Так. И...
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Так, у меня что-то не соображает моя головушка.
Not at the
Подожди.
moment.
Fine, but don't take too long.
Чего? Кстати, да. Да, я понял. Quality. Что это такое? Performance это... Ну да, это бред. Может, авто? Ну, сохраню-ка я игру. От греха. Где она там? Люблю вот так сохранять. В 3 слота. Ни один файл не закараптится.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
С Себастьяном
Yes,
хочу,
Sebastian.
блин.
Then let's get to it.
Он ровный чел со Слизерина, кстати. Если он со Слизерина, то я вообще сам со Слизерина хочу побыть.
Apologies in advance.
Реально классный чел вообще, дай бог здоровья. Пробивайте фиолетовые щиты, используя синие заклинания. Или что? Так, привязка к цели. Оу, какой нахрен репера?
There goes my way.
Блин. Да пошел ты. Оу, мне хана. Ай. Столбеней.
I could never duel like that.
Разнесли, блядь. На. Ну, это несложно было.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Ну, парень, ну прости, но я ж по квесту, чё ты?
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Блин, вообще меня не любят, короче. А почему? Потому что я, по квесту иду. Спасибо, преподы. Спасибо. Всегда знал, что вы мне всю малину испортите. Что? Ну да. Тоже понятно. Ничего удивительного в этом нет. Так. Ух ты. А мне нужен класс заклинаний. Профессор. Мне нужно профессор Гекат вернуться. Класс профессора Фига. Класс защиты от темных искусств. Класс заклинаний. Гекат. А это кто? Гекат. О! О! Вот это я понимаю сервис. Что ж...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Ладно.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
Да, она утверждает, что они с ума сошли.
Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Ладно. Инсендио.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Here. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And keep trying to incinerate yourself.
Бля, это жестко.
Levioso. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Что-то мне подсказывает, что это просто уже разнос кабины называется.
Handy resource indeed,
Lumos.
your field guide.
I wish they'd allow us our pets from home.
Ой, я чашечку чая хочу выпить. А, это вот так выглядит, да? Ну ладно. Так. Ну, пожалуйста, дайте спрыгнуть. Я же не разбиться хочу, господи. Кто там во мне нуждается? Какой-то человечек. По-моему, со Слизерина.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Или когтем. Да?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did.
Когтем.
Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Блин, Сеп, ты чё?
Hidden herbology corridor.
Ты чё?
Sounds intriguing.
О.
Velio.
Мышь. Жесть какая-то. Так. Нет, потайной коридор это здорово, конечно. Ой, как далеко. Попозже. Бакири не достал уже просто. На репите.
Revelio.
Ах ты. Не, к тебе не подобраться так просто. Надо подождать его.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ля, какой жесткий чел. Black.
Man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Облом. Поговорите с Себастьяном. Походу мы сейчас вне зависимости от...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ха-ха, мы все равно пойдем по квесту. Себ, ты где? Я рванул, б. Ага, вот он.
Revelio. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
О, телепорт, хорошо. И делать ничего не надо.
Revelio.
Ну ладно.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Give it a try. Вперед, вперед, вперед. Боже мой, какая жесть там. Ну ладно, с отрывом. Вроде это не сложно.
We must remain unseen.
Оперный театр. Стелс, однако.
Revelio.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Просто отличная идея.
Why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Давай, библиотекарша, давай что-нибудь куда-нибудь ты.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Revelio.
Ой, на
That
тоненького.
wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Ох, на тоненького.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Там что-нибудь есть веселенькое? Ладно.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ужас какой.
Should be in the clear now.
Revelio.
No need for us to be skulking about. Silent as a grave.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Для сестры лекарства ищет.
Everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ха-ха-ха-ха. Не ожидал. Угу. Тут что-нибудь чинилка какая-нибудь нужна, походу.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Угу.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Ну,
Wait,
дальше
I don't
там
want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
Угу.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio.
Красивый эффектик.
That's it.
Угу. В эту сторону ничего не меняется. О, я под водой, типа. Ну, звуки полностью соответствуют подводному погружению. Уж ладно.
Revelio.
Давайте посмотрим, чего я вообще добился. Не могу напялить слишком. Рукоятки другие выбил. Хочу. Гораздо более крутой. Ну, вот это уже жизнь. Угу. Угу. Мне так больше нравится. Что еще тут есть? Подождите-ка. Угу. Ячейки не вечные у меня.
Revelio. Where might this lead?
Читальня.
Revelio. Revelio.
Так, сейчас будет драка.
Not surprising. What's at the ready?
Не достал. Охренеть. Вау. Угу. Угу. Можно добивать.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ревелио, ревелио. Изи.
Revelio. Revelio.
О. Ну вы жестите, конечно.
Revelio.
Это прям слишком.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Ой. Угу.
Revelio.
Вроде норм. Наконец-то шляпку дали. Боже мой. Ну, выглядит забавно.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio.
Вау. А лута тут нормально. Ой, хилочку дали. Ага, и куча врагов, да? Ну, по-любому враги. Не отображаются, но... Так, ладно, что там мне говорят? Шарфик. Такой себе. Чаточек. Рано. Рано. Тоже нет. Более крутая мантия. И более продвинутый защитный наряд. Ну и наряд, конечно. Ну и норм. Ну да. Ладно. Не могу.
Revelio.
Да, на такое я не рассчитывал. Вау. Да, это жестко. Да. Угу. Интересненько. Привет. Привет, привет.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morgan, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
Так.
As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Что я хотел апгрейдить? Я хотел апгрейдить звук, я хотел апгрейдить прот, наверное. Не знаю. Это очень не быстрое, очень долгое, очень тяжелое.
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Не, Пивс вообще мразь еще какая. Как отсюда вообще выбраться? Ну да. Я уже вроде... А, не, мне даже сюда. Хогвартс красивое место, безусловно.
Revelio.
Но не хватает, честно, свистопердящих изо всех щелей всяких. Ну вот, например, довольно пустой коридор. Где тут всякие приколюхи? Не вижу. Опять спать. А, нет. Я думал, спать в кабинете придется. Чё, как там на стриме? Нормально меня видно, слышно? Я не знаю там. Ну, меня-то не видно. Ну, вот эту вот всю историю. Пуффендуй?
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Так, по поводу, почему Hufflepuff, да?
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Потому что персонаж у меня такой. О боже, ну это страшно слышать. Ну, не лагай, стрим.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Ну, меня, слава богу, ненависть к жанру зомби-апокалипсисов. Поэтому мне с этим проще. О! О!
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Нифига меня тут. Карта мира. Туман. Доревушка. Нижний Хогсфилд. По мере своих исследований будете рассеивать туман, открывать остальные части карты. Да ладно.
Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Его загрузили. Загрузили. Нихера это... Вот первый день, когда я вообще в этом Хогвартсе был, у меня 3 задания было. Я сейчас уже что-то прям... Это... Экспеллиармус. Да, это прикольная тема. Девушка из... Занятие по травологии, да ладно. Ну-ка сюда, блин. Я не знаю, как это комментировать, типа, но... Я бы поиграл за Супермена. Я думаю, это прикольно. А это не класс по травологии? Похоже. Ой. Что это? Дерево в теплице. О! В чем ты? Я вообще ни хрена не понимаю. Блин, тут так красиво. Это же персонаж такой. А? А? Походу, у меня сейчас занятия будут.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Это Сеп вообще на меня так смотрит. Блядь.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a
О,
firm
боже. Я сейчас оглохну нахрен, мне кажется. Ладно, это не так громко, как я думал. Боже мой.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Может, сначала объяснить надо было? Кошмар какой.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Sure.
For our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can
Ah.
all get started. I need to have a brief word with our...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Levioso. Revelio.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Так, Бадьян.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
10 минут, охренеть.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there.
Revelio.
But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on, grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Ой-ой-ой. Прикольно. Так.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Revelio.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
У меня там какое-то задание тут было недалеко. Блин, вроде недалеко.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his class.
Нет.
That's strange.
Чё ты встала-то?
Revelio.
Это вот на улице у нас. Так выглядит улица.
Revelio.
Видишь, нельзя играть, приходится так. Блин, как будто...
Revelio.
Там я был.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming king.
Потайной коридор. Чисто. Один коридор из 1000 найден.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos.
Страшно.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Oh.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
Да, этого и так хватит. Можно еще, конечно.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
Ну да, с факелами-то повеселее.
Lumos.
А за тобой, дружок, как пройти можно?
Lumos.
Ага.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Блин, я не замечу.
Lumos.
А, я замечу. Ведро.
Revelio. Incendio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Revelio.
Все? Блин, я думал, сейчас надо драться будет. Так-то интересная штука. Откуда? Что? Вот здесь. Ладно, буду знать.
Revelio.
Короче, я тут затарился, я понял. Тоже весело. Капец, я тут все пособирал, что можно. Ой, ой, отпусти.
Revelio.
You should hear Sharp.
Заняло ли это у меня 5 минут? Потому что если заняло, то... Ага. Готово. Что я могу сказать? Пора бы мне куда-нибудь сюда пролететь. Северный. Южный. Брюква. Зелье. Гранаты. Блин, это сложно решиться на такое.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Угу.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Так, мне нужно ознакомиться с журналом. Журнал. Это мне нужно. Посетите занятия по зельеварению. Да, пожалуй, надо бы. Без вариантов. Лучше пешком.
Revelio.
Как любезно со стороны этого студента было открыть мне дверь. О, дошли.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Фига себе, мракоборец.
Revelio.
Ждать. Чего ждать? Бабки. Одна бабка. Там 3 монетки лежало. Привет, ребят. Ой.
Revelio.
Или почта. Ладно.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Оу, нифига он прыганул.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Еще? О, кошеварка-то.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents consider...
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Weasley.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Капец, меня подбивают на воровство.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual is always...
Revelio.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet.
Revelio.
That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work
Я
you did
стримлю
today
через
with your own
OBS.
cauldron, I will say you've done well.
OBS.
I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так. Могу много чего варить. У меня теперь есть каменистая кожа.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Да, я честно признаюсь, что еще в 16 лет мне было, 15-16 лет, у меня появился безлимитный интернет. До этого по лимитам было вообще там... Даже ни в какие тимспики не заходил, ни в какие скайпы не звонил. Если играл в онлайн-игры, то там трафик это немного, в принципе, жрется. Когда появился безлимитный интернет, я стал смотреть аниме, я стал смотреть сериалы, фильмы. И когда я смотрел Наруто, то все вот эти 720 серий, все фильмы и все это я смотрел в оригинале с субтитрами. Я даже себе представить не могу, как я буду играть вот во что-то с озвучкой, особенно с непрофессиональной, потому что, ладно, еще ты нанимаешь профессиональных актеров, которые передают эмоции, которые там рвут себе жопу, но прямо, ну вот тот же, например, Far Cry 3, да, там вас там так озвучен, что он просто псих ненормальный какой-то. Это, ну, атмосферно, но... Короче, ладно, еще, знаешь, игры, они там нормально, люди, к играм подход у них нормальный. Насколько ужасный и ограниченный подход к озвучке в аниме, особенно одноголосый. Ну, просто, ну че, ребят?
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ладно. Кто там еще что-то у меня? Так. Не, озвучка вообще просто жесть. Это... Если бы еще хотя бы 4 человека озвучивали, блядь, 1-2, ну все, это просто жопа. И все атмосфера. А еще, если ты смотришь какое-нибудь аниме типа Initial D, то там музыкой атмосферу добавляет. И у тебя прямо вот этот музыкальный трек, прямо пофигу, мы сотрем всю звуковую дорожку, чтобы ставить нашу озвучку там. Не, согласен. Ну чё, вот оригинал сделан, срежиссирован, спродюсирован, блин, все готовенькое, все хорошенькое. Чё вот это надо там выкобениваться-то? Так. Экспелиармус. Насколько я понимаю, мне нужно в Нижнем Хогсфилде вот здесь поговорить с нашей сокурсницей из Гриффиндора. Но прикол-то в чем? Прикол в том, что у меня... Я наслышан об этом. Забивается инвентарь. И вот у меня снаряжение 19 из 20. И если я сейчас получу какое-то снаряжение, которое лучше будет, да, то я не смогу его даже себе в коллекцию добавить, так скажем. Потому что нужно избавляться. По непростительным... Мне по сюжету до них еще очень далеко. Наверное, через стрим, а то и 2. Но прикол непростительных заклятий, к сожалению, в этой игре, что ты можешь прийти до занятия по тому же зельеварению, въебать Аваду Кедавру в какого-нибудь когтевранца, и тебе скажут, что эй, осторожней, там чел будет лежать какое-то время, потому что ну, не всех студентов убить, типа, можно, но и всем пофигу. Тоже, насколько я знаю, потому что игра уже все-таки больше месяца существует, их можно изучить, а можно по сюжету отказаться от их изучения. Так вот, а еще во время обучения тебе нужно их по обучению применить. Логично, да? Если ты их учишь, тебе нужно применить. Так вот, у тебя есть два варианта, как ты их будешь применять. Либо ты дашь их на себе использовать и тоже изучишь, либо ты их будешь использовать на ком-то. Так вот, в целом, поскольку в Стиме есть достижение «Изучите все заклинания», наверное, я буду учить все заклинания. Но вот я очень трепетно отношусь к RPG-системе, ну, то есть ролл-плей, в принципе. И я не хочу, чтобы такая миловидная девочка с Хаффлпафа, да, Пуффендуя, хуярила Авада и Кедавра и всех подряд. То есть это полный бред. Типа ты поступаешь на самый дружелюбный факультет и хуяришь Круцу, Империю, да, там налево-направо. Ну это чушь. Я выучу, но нажимать, наверное, не буду. Ну, только в каком-то невероятно экстренном случае, где нужно вступиться за какого-то чела. Если будет такое задание, что там убейте там 50 врагов за время, а если вы не убьете, то они вломятся и кого-нибудь убьют, то, наверное, нужно будет использовать все, что у тебя есть. А вот в данной ситуации, да, то есть... Не, в тихом омуте, безусловно, водятся черти. Просто этих чертей нужно как-то довести, да, до того, чтобы они себя проявили. Ну вот как сказать, да, то есть... Дали тебе в реальной жизни пистолет. Ну, ты же не пойдешь во всех стрелять. А если тебя окружат, тоже не факт, что ты будешь отстреливаться. Но если нападут на твою семью, на твоего ребенка, то... Что-то мне подсказывает, что у тебя такие мысли как минимум появятся. В общем, ситуация очень сильно роляет. Я думаю, что студент с Пуффендуя в целом, он на то и студент с Пуффендуя, чтобы в тяжелой ситуации прийти на помощь своему корешу. Как-то так. Ну, это надо вот вообще вот это вот прям чупать, все. Ой. Так, хочу на манекене потренироваться.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Ну, студенты Гриффиндора, они все смелые, отважные и дерзкие. Ну, такие, с выебонами. Когтевранцы, они все ботаники, слизеринцы хитрые и такие целеустремленные, как говорится, любыми способами. А эти трудолюбивые и добрые, вот эти вот ребята, по идее. А в чем прикол? Так.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Слишком быстро?
Keep trying.
Я понял, слишком быстро хуярю.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Не успевает. Бред же. Она не откадешивается. Ну-ка.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Манекены долго не рискнут
You'll be
связываться
even
со
more
мной.
formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Найс. Ну, это надо проходить.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Такая смотрит, такая.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Пойду сегодня в историю. Где Себастьян мой? Вот он.
Then let's get started.
Чел со Слизерина нормально тащит вообще.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Что-то мне кажется, нам хана, нет? Пробивайте красные щиты заклинаниями с высоким уродом. Ладно. Блин. Блин. Uh-oh. Надо реально попить зелье. Капец, это не так уж и просто. Блин, не успеваю вообще мыслить даже. Там -1. На. Так, 3 отвара потратил. А еще 2 капусты. Или 3 капусты. Блин, капец, ее лицо побито какое-то.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner,
Капец, там челу до сих пор плохо. Яблочко решил поесть. Щекой.
I haven't tended them in ages.
Nice.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
You can't be beat, can you?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Ок. Так. Что мне это все дает? Задание. Экспелиармус. Так. Так, это у нас... Ну, это я молодец. Осталось-то. Так, я пошел тогда инвентарь чистить. По-другому никак. Боксмит. Зелье. Перемещаемся. Как-то мы быстро перемещаемся, мягко говоря. А чё ты, чел, встал? Лунная походка чисто у чела. Чё он странно так выглядит? Хотя не мне судить. Что мы имеем?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good...
На мне топ. 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 Ну да.
Revelio. What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
$3000. Зелье. Вот эта тема вообще. Невидимости я не понимаю, зачем. Да, мне еще негде это все варить более-менее. Ой. По поводу...
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Кажется, я вспомнил кое-что. Вот и все, хана тебе. Сундукевич.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Место для нарезки. Что это такое? Разблокировать способность. Средний стенд. С такими маленькими горшками стенд. Блин, это все надо, да? Кормушка. Коробка-игрушка.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
Капец, пока денег нет.
My cousin recently became an aura. Better than the rest of us.
Блин. Ой. Да блин. Вы серьезно?
Revelio. Incendio. Here.
Это то, о чем я думаю. Если это так, то... Да, это ты, чувак.
Revelio. Lumos.
И где я такое найду?
Lumos. Revelio.
Хорошо. Ой. Давай, родная, давай, пошла. А, это обычный. Оп.
Revelio.
Захожу, вламываю, все беру. И хавчик. Вот это истинный студент этого Хогвартса. О. Просто разношу тут все, что есть. Так. Ошибка. Хорошо. Ой. И повторить еще раз, и еще раз, и еще раз. Потому что появилась более крутая шляпа. Более крутой шарфик. Более крутая пальтишка. Но это нет. Это еще, да. Задолбало меня это все делать. В целом, ладно. Я думаю, мне в любом случае хватит. Пойти посмотреть, что с семенами. Блин, да, надо еще туда заглянуть.
Revelio.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Этот можно закупить семена. Водоросли
Now,
надо
you let me
купить.
know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Ну ладно, тоже куплю.
Now, you let me know if there's
А то
anything else
потом
I
у
can
меня
help
на
you with.
занятиях не будет, блин, семян скажут. Пошел нахер. Гнида.
Revelio. Revelio.
Чего? Так. Кладбище. Ладно. Это сильно. А ну, верните. О, еще сундук. Походу я. Сейчас. Да, я разбогатею тут. Ой, дай. Офигеть вот этих сундуков, конечно. Сыпят. Ладно, нет, на самом деле много денег дают на старте.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Ой. Боже мой. Охренеть бабла. Да, если так пограбить, походить. Ой. Люмус.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Это слишком просто.
Revelio.
Ага.
Revelio.
Гуля. О боже. Ля какая кошечка.
Lumos.
Accio. Revelio.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Revelio.
Ой. Капец, в клавишах запутался.
Lumos. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Pio. Revelio. Lumos.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Revelio.
Подготовимся. Так, новая чётче есть. Модно. Шляпу покруче. Это все говёшка.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
And what do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Надо купить это говно.
Always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Что ж. Угу. Угу. Ладно. Так, запретный лес, я еще походу рано. Что там вообще? Ага. 20-40, а у меня какой уровень? 13. Понятно. Ну, это вот для меня. Угу. Понял.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ничего себе, тут люди не спят. Опа.
Revelio.
Ничего не понял. Здесь что-то есть. Ванна в клетке.
Revelio.
Ладно. Удивительно. Ладно. По идее, нельзя мне тут вечером находиться.
Revelio. Revelio.
Не сильно хочу, чтобы на меня кто-нибудь напал.
Revelio. 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 Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Понимаю. Явки нужны. Давай, давай, родная. Нет. А, высохнешь?
Revelio.
Пипец тут квестов.
For some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Сейчас.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Northeast. О, пиявки.
Revelio.
Так. В заплыв.
Lumos.
Вот и весь люмус.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
О боже. Конечно, плащ. И еще мантия. Шарфик. Вообще под водой одежды очень много, если что, ребят, запоминайте. Нету денег на брендовые шмотки? Да просто поплавайте возле школы, где-нибудь там в водоеме.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Lumos.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving.
Да. Ой, ля. Еще лучше.
You have a knack for finding treasure.
Ждать.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
Revelio.
Why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Oh. Врываюсь в дома. Ищу, что бы награбить. Так получается.
Revelio.
Не может быть.
Revelio.
Ну вот как это собрать? Не понимаю. Но это вот реально не может быть, это просто невозможно. То есть это есть еще вход, который впритык к тому дому. Неразумно.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and it would be nice if someone would do something about it. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Бабки можно поднять
Hope
тут.
to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts.
Прикольно.
What happened to Arn? Lumos.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There you are. Put it out this instant!
О, что, товарищи?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Лекция руководства плюс новый тип врагов. Вы можете узнать до хрена уязвимости.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption. I know you've made a great...
Incendio. Revelio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. So close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Ладно.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
Revelio, what should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am
Incendio.
curious. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day!
Revelio.
Hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Фига она по съебам дает. Так. Краденая тележка. Не близкий путь.
Revelio.
Что это? Пауки.
Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Shame you're so foul. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Поднять паука, когда он закопался, его разрывает пополам. Удивительно рядом. Привет, случайный зритель. Так. Что? Вот это что ли?
Revelio.
О, случайность, не случайно. Это правда, это правда. Особенно, когда ты старая черепаха. Там вообще все не случайно.
Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Блин. Чё, как стрим по качеству? У меня фидбэка очень мало, потому что зрителей 1,5 землекопа, но... Ох ты...
No! I will make you pay.
Фига ты, мразь.
Yes.
Есть. Так.
Revelio.
Лично я увернулся достаточно от врагов и теперь смогу выучить Экспелиармус. Блин.
Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
У меня сейчас целая драка будет с кучей врагов. Мне нужен аванпост с джиггернаутами захватить. Заклинаний у меня очень мало. Я в самом начале игры.
Nothing over here.
Блин. Тихо, 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 тихо. Это японская женщина. Да пошел ты. Да какого черта?
You are postponing the Stop! I'm afraid of heights.
Как это сделать, говоришь? Z? На.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing the
Мне хана. Я здесь просто не справлюсь. Охренеть.
Not quite. I won't rest until
Блин. Две хилки пошли. Ой, жесть. Вот, сука. Хоть часть. Ой, не то. Мразь. Ладно. Что ты сделал?
When are you going to give up? You're so very weak.
Бля, не достал. А, вот так, да.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Они сами едут, да. Эту загадку я так просто не пройду. Не то.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Какой сюрприз? Не нужен мне никакой сюрприз. Так, это я нахожусь вот здесь. Нужно заодно открыть перелетку быструю. Что, Егор Юрьевич, думаешь про Black Desert? Есть у тебя свободные 8 лет жизни?
I won't rest until you're...
Incendio. Revelio.
А, ну да. Ну как тебе нравится вообще эта фуфиня? Она, мне кажется, довольно-таки бесполезной.
Revelio.
Ух ты ж, ёбаный ты нахуй. Нет. Оп. Блин, она так хорошо в текстурах застряла, слава богу. О. Я так скажу тебе, во-первых, материала невероятно много, и на все времени, конечно же, не хватит, это даже спору нет. Но самое страшное в этом во всем это то, что ну нормального тебе, в общем, желаю удачи найти адекватную работодателя, так скажем. О. Будешь проходить Хогвартс, бей топиройку так, она высовывает язык, ты этот язык поднимаешь в воздух, она начинает брюшком к тебе мягким поворачиваться, и ты в мягкое брюшко ее прям... На! Ну, это... Там на самом деле... Короче, по сюжету нам дают книгу. Книга волшебная. Она нам помогает... Да, зашибись, я, конечно, капусту вырежу. Нам помогает восполнить пробелы в знаниях, потому что ты тут, типа, новенький в этой школе. И эти пробелы в этих знаниях очень классно... Где тут, блядь? Враги. Вот враг, например. Обычные, вот они уязвимы для всевозможных атак. Вот этот чел, кто он? Взрывное заклятие невозможно заблокировать. Если прервать эту атаку, то они начинают кружиться, теряют контроль и невольно атаковать одного из членов банды. То есть как использовать их способности против них? Как пауков херачить? Вот плевун. Поджечь. И тогда его яд взорвется нахрен. А это что? А, можно их выдернуть из земли. Когда они начинают зарываться. А их порвет пополам просто. Можно валуном каким-нибудь, которым он кидает, перенаправить, и он не сможет контратаковать. Вот Левиоса тоже самое. На самом деле много чего тут написано. Сидишь весь такой, исследуешь. Ну ладно. А вот. Карта. Вау.
Revelio.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Отлично.
What a nice idea, Arn.
Чудесно.
I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Revelio.
Со мной хочет поговорить кто? Портрет.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Revelio.
Так. Есть 2 стула. На одном стуле стрим по вселенной Поттера, на втором босс в Блэк Дезерте. Так, что будем делать? Хорошенького понемножку, конечно. Скоро нужно будет завершать это действо. Ух ты ж! Вот они, школьные будни. Куда это она идет?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm will often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Ну да, это сильная штука, блядь. Выбить палочку любого на несколько секунд, это уже мощно смотрится.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigelus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Ужас.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Левиоса. Акио Экспеллиармус.
Keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Still at it, I see.
Incendio. Levioso.
Ну да. Теперь-то я помощнее, конечно. Боже мой, ну вы и сидите тут, конечно. Чё, вы девочку не могли положить? Ой, ребят, ну вообще морите, конечно. Так, ну это какой-то крутой квест. Да, карта, конечно, не маленькая. Может быть, тут DLC какой-нибудь будет? Смейт. Ладно. О, дракон летит. Летит. Шинки. Угу. Ладно. Немногое стало понятно. И все у меня хорошо в новом году. А теперь давайте просто по традиции вернемся в гостиную. И продолжим этот стрим когда-нибудь еще. Когда-нибудь еще. А пока что мне и тут неплохо. Сохранимся. Все дела. 6 часов игра. Хорошо. Спасибо всем за просмотр, за лайки. Всего вам доброго. До новых встреч.